recording. Natalie writes, took me a minute to work it out. Yeah, it always catches us by surprise when we hit the 24-hour mark. But what a badge of courage, hitting that 24-hour mark, breaking it. Anyway, whoop whoop, says Natalie.
Yeah, we're coming right up on the countdown here, aren't we?
Yeah, it's almost countdown time.
Almost whoop whoop time.
Whoop whoop, yeah. Whoop whoop, bong hits and Molson Canadian. That's what time it is, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe even some pancakes. All right, we got Emery back in the house. And now I think we're just missing Dot. Come on, Dot. I want Dot in the countdown because then she'll like type in 10, 9. Dot's like our R2D2, you know, just in her own digital language. All righty. Well, I'm seeing top of the hour. I say shall we do the countdown?
Let's do it.
All right. Follow my lead. 10,
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! Way to go.
11 down.
Infinity to go.
Yeah.
No, and think about it, you guys. This, as we're building up some serious inventory here, right? What's happening is we're creating this history for all of humanity for all time going forward to look back on and chronicle from pre-Dos Equis, literally pre-Dos Equis, and grappling with planetary overheating. And then suddenly we're plunged into the middle of Dos Equis, and we're upside down and we're spinning around. But one thing is constant: the CI block party, the CI block party. Here's where we come to make sense of it all in this new medium, which includes long form. Because one of the things that we're teasing out here is if we're going to have a real conversation, if we're going to play the real game, we need to get in here and do this multi-person mirroring, neuron mirroring. It kind of takes us a couple hours just to get configured, right? It takes us a couple hours just to get the damn board set up. That's how badass this board game is, right? To play the real game, we need to put in the hours. That's universal. No matter what it is you're trying to figure out, playing the cello or whatever, you got to put in the hours. But this is just warm up. And then once we get warm, we go with it. Once you're all warmed up, you go with it for a while. And then you keep it going. So this continuity in this ultra long format, once a week meeting, right? With a bi-weekly, a semi-weekly check-in with the Solution Club, which is 8 hours. And I just loved when we were describing our meetings to this big group we met with in the last week or so. And I was like, yeah, we do a couple of big weekly meetings. One is every Tuesday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., which goes for 8 hours. And people go, whoa, that's a long meeting. And then I said, and if you think that's long, our other big weekly meeting is a 24-hour collective intelligence block party. I mean, we take it to a whole new level, right? For us, an 8 hour solution club, that's just a long lunch for us, right? This is the real game. The 24-hour collective intelligence block party. This is the real game. It's where we come together, we take the time it takes to get all neuron mirrored, and then we really start jamming. Lunatic fringe. I know you're out there. It's like collective superintelligence. I know you're out there. I can feel you coming through the block party.
Building the real world.
Yeah, building the real world. The real world. Hmm.
Yeah, I think they say you have to do something for 10,000 hours. I think that's just kind of a, symbolic number, but
Yeah.
you have to put in the hours, like you said.
Yeah,
These rock and rollers, they didn't just walk out onto the big stage on day one.
Yeah.
Like a lot of days jamming, as you said.
Yeah, totally. And these are these long jam sessions, all day long, followed by all night long. 24-hour jam sessions. Unique in the collective intelligence industry. The first and only 24-hour, currently only. But, there'll be more and more of these. But we've got it set up so that we can tag on a 24-hour tailgate party right before the block party. And then a 24-hour after party right at the end. And with that, we own the whole extended weekend.
And then the hangover party.
And then the hangover party that goes till Monday. Wah, 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 wah. Right? And then a couple steps later, and we've got the whole week 24/7 nonstop jam. That's where our collective brain really wakes up and comes alive. And it'll never go back to sleep after that, so to speak. It'll rest, but it'll never sleep. All right, Natalie did the countdown. I saw. That's cool. I was wondering, why are there like 16 messages?
Yeah, well, and it's the only block party in town these days, right? And for the foreseeable future, this social distancing, you can't actually go out on the street and have a block party anymore. So, we got to keep perfecting this online block party concept.
Absolutely. And being as long-standing as we are and as committed as we are, we're kind of like the dog who just urinates right in the middle of the sandbox and says, "This is my turf," right?
We'll have to do some theme parties, so I haven't quite figured out how you guys do it. Maybe you can't do it on an iPad, but people they do these virtual backgrounds, right? So we could all share, a photo of the beach in Hawaii or something, Waikiki Beach. And we could all come show up with a beach chair and your favorite Hawaiian tropical drink. And we can all sit on the beach together with the same background.
Yeah, and we can all grow out long mullets and bleach them. So a bleached mullets,
There you go.
sandy white beach.
Get some of that Donald Trump makeup, colored grease or whatever he's using. For any of us who are stuck up here in the Great White North. Although we get burnt pretty crispy here too, because, well, especially Calgary, we're at 3,400 feet above sea level. So closer you get to the sun, you're a little more prone to sunburn. But yeah, anyway, theme parties would be kind of cool. Or, you don't have to have the whole part 24 hours, but you could. I just have to figure out how to get that background fired up. Do you have to be in front of a green screen? Oh, there, look, we're on the moon. Oh, it's taking us to the moon. How'd you get up there so quick?
Just zoomed my way over.
Right on. Oh, on the deck of the Star Trek there? What is that? Oh, it's just a fancy house.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the Starship Enterprise. Yeah, I'd love to have a green screen behind me at some point. That'd be fun.
So you're doing that without a green screen, and it still works.
Yeah, but see how my face is.
You can't quite get it.
And
So where do you find that? Is that a feature that you have to, meeting settings? Again, I know that certain things don't show up if you're using an iPad, so might have to use a different device.
I don't know if you can. I'm curious. I kind of want to.
So who did you have for guests? Let's just do a recap here today. You had some really interesting people on the show, on the Block Party show. You had Dr. Nake, you had Silas, Will Tuttle.
John Raymer.
Oh yeah, Stephen
Weisberg. Lauren was on. In the early morning.
Nolan's clone has shown up.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There's Guy McPherson.
Guy McPherson's here.
It might be for the 11 block parties now, create that guest list, and it'd be a pretty good I guess marketing tool in a sense. When you go approach other people to be guests on the block party and you say, well, here's the esteemed list of previous visitors. I keep thinking Bill Binney needs to come on this show because he's the guru of collective intelligence, right? And I somehow think if we told him, we should actually have a whistleblowers block party event. Invite all the whistleblowers you can think of, and just send out the invitation and say our door is open. You can either just drop in anytime, or we'll actually have a slot for you.
Yeah, no, I love that idea. I also love the idea of mashing up your two previous ideas and blowing a big, loud, shrill whistle right into the ear of the collective intelligence community and saying, wake up, you pricks, and get your asses to the block party and mix it up with the rest of us. See, that's part of the big dream, vision, and mission of the block party. Is it's a place where the collective intelligence community can come together, drink some Molson Canadians, and, you know, chat it up.
Yeah, informally.
Yeah.
You know, and because everything else is always very scripted, you know, like, so Bill Binney, the last time I saw him, I think he was on Chris Hedges' show. And always enjoy listening to him. He's an amazing guy, right? Everybody knows who Bill Binney is. I should actually maybe explain that before.
Actually, I don't.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, he's an NSA whistleblower. He was trying to defend the U.S. Constitution and our rights, your rights to not be eavesdropped on. And he created, anyway, he knows how the whole internet works, and he's an inventor of, well, I guess collective intelligence insofar as computers are concerned. When he made his revelations, I guess there was quite a bit of retaliation at some of the highest levels of the U.S. government. So it's Bill Binney, B-I-N-N-E-Y. Actually, why don't you just pull up something on YouTube there? Maybe there's Chris Hedges, the latest thing with Chris Hedges. We're no longer recording, right? Or are we?
Yeah, we are recording. I'll pause recording.